Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Real Unscripted. It's your boy, Mr. CD, coming back at you once again with another hot topic. Today's topic, the definition of being a real father. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Happy hump day, everybody. I can honestly say I've had a great week, and I hope all my listeners had a great week as well. For the past couple of shows, I've done the single mothers and exposing our kids to way too much too soon. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I wanted to hear the dad's perspective. But I wanted to do today's show by myself because, as you all know, I am a father. I have 3 kids, all by the same woman, but I wanted to give my input before I decided to relinquish that mic to other dads out there. So, I posed a question on my personal Facebook page today, and I put it up about an hour ago, and I did that on purpose. I was supposed to actually went live then, but I posed this question on Facebook about an hour ago, and what I said was, I need all dads, fathers, and father figures to report to this post. I want you all to give me the definition of being a real dad or being a real father. Ladies could have chimed in as well, letting them know I'm getting ready to do the podcast, and I just want to show recognition to the fathers. Do you know when I posed that question, I did not get one single response on that thing. And it kind of disturbed me just a little bit. And a friend of mine actually noticed the same thing because she inboxed me and what she said was, it's interesting that you didn't get one single response on your post about being a real dad or being a real father. Is that because you think that they don't know what being a real father is? And to be honest with you, I said I kind of believe the same. I kind of believe that. And she, we both said it was very interesting, and I said I was going to say something about that. Because what I told her was, I said it's kind of ridiculous, because had a woman posed this question, it would have been hella men that would have rushed to this post. They would have jumped on this post like this woman was America's Next Top Model, and just to answer the question like they were going to get some type of constellation prize. And that's crazy to me, because when you have men that post these type of questions, it's not to degrade another man, and it's not to insult anyone, because at the end of the day, being a dad or being a parent in general, there's no handbook. There's no guide on what you're supposed to do. It's natural instincts. Those parental instincts come out. And the thing is, I kind of fit. I'm just being honest with you. My male community let me down. They really let me down, because I didn't understand it at all. It made no sense to me whatsoever, because how do you not respond to a post like that? I think if I would have seen this post, I probably would have jumped on this post just to give you my input. And the thing is, I'm just gonna be honest, and you have way too many guys that don't give other dads, other men recognition, because they feel like it emasculates them for whatever reason. They feel like oh, another man shouldn't be challenging them. But the thing is, if more, and I'm just be honest, if more men stepped up and challenged each other on the shit that they do, I really feel that there would be less kids out here that would be sitting here longing for a father's love and a father's attention. There wouldn't be so many women, and broken women at that would be out here trying to fulfill the void left by an empty void left by the actions of her father because he wasn't there. If more men stepped up and challenged each other to do better, we would thrive. And I can only, like I said, I can't say I know what it feels like to be a white man because I'm not a white man, I'm a black man. But I feel like our community and our men need to step up and start challenging each other on how to do better, what to do. It's absolutely ridiculous that you have kids out here that grow up on a daily basis not knowing who their father is, and their father is in the same city, same exact city as them. Even if you're not in the same exact city, they invented something called the telephone for a reason. There are way too many communication options out there now. You have no excuse. I know guys that are in jail that email and write letters and call their kids on a daily. Why? Because they're locked up and they can't, no other form of communication can they get. They can't see their kids when they want to. But you have guys that are out here in the city of Huntsville alone that will sit here and walk past their child and pretend that they don't even fucking know them. I call that sad. And the thing is, we always get that, oh, I'm a dad, I'm a this, I'm a that. But the thing is, there's a true difference, in being a dad and being a father. Anybody can lay down with a woman and shoot his sperm off into her and make a life. Anybody can do that. She could have went to a sperm bank and did that by herself. If she was going to sit down and lay down and have a child on her own and you not be there to help support her or that child, she could have done that on her own. Now, a father, he's going to get up. He's going to do whatever he has to do. He's going to be there every single day. He's going to do what he has to do to make sure that his child has a roof over their head, food in their stomach, clothes on their back. Even if that means he has to go flip burgers, if he got to go dig a ditch, if he got to go work a warehouse, or if he has to do all damn three, he's going to make sure that his child or his children are taken care of. He might not be the sharpest dressing guy. He might not own a suit and tie. But guess what? He's going to be there to teach his kids the basic survival skills and the basic nurturing skills to get ahead in life. I can't even imagine how many times that my dad got me up early on a Saturday morning to go rake a yard or even go out and help plant a garden. There are so many times. And you know what? I cherish those times. I look back on those times because those were things that he instilled in me. Things that I actually instill in my kids now. Those are things that I'm gonna be honest with you. Our boys today, and this is just, from what I see, our boys today lack basic survival skills. And that's because they didn't have a father or a father figure in their lives to teach them those basic survival skills. I know men right now that don't even know how to change a tire on a car. Why? Because they lacked having someone there to teach them those skills And once they got older, they just felt that they didn't even need that basic skill. You get stuck on the side of a road and you get stranded, you don't want to change a tire. I have friends right now that don't even see their children. And the thing is, majority of us men, and I'm just being honest, a majority of us men, we have girls. And the thing is, would you really want your daughter to find a man like you? Would you want her to bring a man like you home? A lot of us will say no. A lot of us would say no. Because they lack those basic skills. They don't know what the true definition of being a man is. They don't know the true definition of fatherhood. And it sucks. Am I a perfect dad? No. Have my kids seen me do things that I know for a fact that I shouldn't do? Yeah. But the thing is, I try to teach my kids every single day to take pride in everything that they do. If they don't take nothing else from me, but to take pride in every single thing that they do, because that's what's going to matter in life. Be who you say you are. Keep your word. Be honest. Be the person that you would want to meet. Have I always done this? No. And I was just being honest with you. I haven't always done that. But over time, as I went on, I've learned that these kids, they look and they see everything that we do. I could never imagine myself walking around here and I'm not in my kids' lives. You have kids that are teased on a daily basis because there are things that they need a father for, and their father's not there. Daddy-daughter dances that come up at school, or bring your dad to school day, and all this other stuff. And you don't have those fathers there to go to these things. And do you know how that leaves a child feeling? Do you know how that leaves your son or your daughter feeling? They're broken. And the thing is, we already have too many broken adults as it is. Why are we continuing this cycle? I have a friend right now that always tells me, I think that men should stop trying to be so tough and so masculine and actually start showing these kids that there is nothing wrong with being an affectionate man. And when she first told me that, I ain't doing all that hugging, and I used to tell her something, nah, man, you ain't hugging me, you dap up and all this other stuff. But after a while, you start seeing why. You start seeing the effects of that in the long run. Because you have these men out here that can't show affection to the women that they say that they love. They can't show affection to their kids with them growing up. They have no remorse for anybody. They don't know how to show empathy. They don't know how, they just don't know how to show any type of emotion whatsoever. And a lot of times we always tell our kids, our sons anyway, oh, shut up crying, you're a boy. Boys don't cry. But the thing is, a boy and a man are human just like a female is. So why would we tell them this necessary emotion that they should